All right, guys, we are on part 2 of our video. So let's continue with our college tour, our virtual tour. Um, okay, so we're at the Reflection Garden. Let's continue. So this next one is the New Jersey Center for Science and Technology and Mathematics Education Building. Fun fact, it was built while I was still a student in Kean University. And in here, and it was also in the M&M's peanut when they launched it. It's something like M&M's peanut pretzel thing, some candy. It is in that video, it's commercial. So they did that. And there's another commercial, I think like a motorcycle or car commercial that was in here too. Pretty cool. All right, well, in this building, they have different labs. There's actually a supercomputer that is on one of the floors upstairs that can process things like that and do so much more. And the program that is run through the NJS STME program has so many different scholarships that you can have. If you're looking to be a mathematics or science teacher or technology teacher, this is where you want to be. They pay for your tuition. They don't pay the fees, they don't pay you for the dorming, but there's different ways to get that paid for. But there is a scholarship in here for that. And then if you're interested in research, portion of like biomedical stuff, you can look at this as another option. So the NJS TME website. I believe there's a link over here. So if you go into the virtual tour or you go onto the website, you can have more information if you're looking towards that. And there's more stuff in here as well. So that is the lobby. There's a restaurant in this building, and they also use that building for weddings at the top. So here is one of the labs, new state-of-the-art laboratories. There's some lab coats that you would wear during class, and the board over here. And then in here, these little things, I forgot what they're called, they're like chambers. They allow for the fumes, like when you're doing experiments in there and if it's gonna get gassy and stuff, it actually sucks up the air so that you don't inhale that stuff. It happens all under there, it's controlled, you control it, and then you can have the air get sucked out or whatever the case may be, whatever you need, it's in that chamber. And it'll do the reaction so you don't feel the fumes. Oh, and look at that, I can zoom in, okay? And there's other things that can happen in this lab. Different gadgets, they have the scales and pretty cool things. There's many opportunities for students to do research. There's even opportunities as you get higher into your classes to do independent study. So it's actually a class where you work, solely you, maybe a team, or just you work individually with a teacher on a research not project, but I guess a research project. And then you come up with the stuff. And there's so many different things you can do in here. I mean, I seen a research project that one of the students was working on. And it was like fruit flies. They were cutting it up and they had it in a refrigerator, and they were seeing how they multiplied and all this stuff. And that was their class. It's pretty cool. Right, what's this? This is the rooftop. So another fun fact, I had a classmate who actually got married on the top of this building because she met her fiance or her husband on the campus. And then there's little observatory, like binocular things that you can see, like New York City skyline from here. And I mean, there's so much. It's pretty little fountain there. And then this is the parking lot right outside, and there's actually a trolley, the blue trolleys. I'm sure you guys have seen those shuttles that go around and take you from place to place. And so the next stop is going to be Liberty Hall, Grand Hall. That is where the actual Kean family lived. It is a museum. It was built in 1772. Right around when the American Revolution was occurring. So it's been many years, many centuries that it was built, and you can get a tour here. And another fact, in the basement they have a wine cellar down there that is still, I don't know if they actually have wine that goes out, but there's a barrel in there that is still aging wine down there. So I don't know how many years old that is, but it's got to be hundreds of years old wine. Pretty interesting. And you can do, they have tea parties out here. There's events where they do um like farming events. There's like a farm here, not on this part, but there's a farm outside, and they do like a going green event, and you can help plant the vegetables or pick the vegetables together and stuff. So many cool things. They had for little kids, they have Halloween events here. They had a Frozen event launch party thing that was going on, Frozen tea party for girls. Here, girls and boys here. All right, next stop. North Avenue academic building. So this is where they have some events happen. This is they have like the orchestras play here. Forget what else, but they have a bunch of events that go on, and you can actually see online if you when they do open up the events. I think students get discounts, so you can check that out. And if you're a Kean student, there's definitely discounts for concerts. You can do like $15 events at the NJ Pack. There's so many things you can take advantage of. This is the cafe that is located inside that building. And here you can just take a little quick snack in between classes if you have that in the North Campus. And yeah. This is the graduate building. It is also like the psychology building inside of here. There was some psychology classes at here. But this is the graduate building. I'm sure many of you seen it, you know, driving past North Ave or walking past. It was actually used earlier as a school, and then it became part of Kean University graduate studies. And so here you can get your master's, your doctorates, your diplomas from here, but it is used for psychology, occupational therapy, speech pathology. So like the speech teachers, they actually have to do 4 years of school, and then they go to graduate school. And this is where you can learn some really cool hands-on training for speech pathology. This is actually the Enloe Hall. So this is inside of here as well. And this one is where they do the orchestra stuff. And it's like the acoustics in here so that you can so everything just sounds great. It's where they have events, and there's the balcony there. And I think we have completed our virtual tour together. You can go ahead and look at the other videos in there. They have the halls, and if you look on the side, there's a map so you can see different places. I don't think they had any dorm rooms though, so I think that is where I would like to go next. So I'm gonna look for the dorm room stuff. Another fact about Miss Rivera is that I was a resident assistant. Actually, I had many jobs on campus. I was the desk assistant, so I did security. You would check in. But I'm gonna go and look for a dorm tour, and if I find it, that's going to be my third video. If I don't find it, then you know what happened is that I can't do that video, but I will try and find a dorm tour. If not, then I'll get pictures and I'll show you the dorms, the resident halls. All right, see you soon. Hope you enjoyed our Kean University college tour.